During the holidays, the risk of home fires goes up dramatically. So one of the things that we like to do is we like to explain the hazards of some common fire hazards that happen during the holidays. What we're going to do today is we have a Christmas tree and a simulated living room that we're going to ignite and show the public basically how fast fire can spread with a live tree in the home, especially if the tree is very, very dry.
I saw you have like one side with fire sprinklers and one without.
Yeah, that's for a different thing. We could talk a little bit about residential fire sprinklers and how important they are, because they immediately stop the fire and prevent it from growing. But most homes do not have them. So this is the prop that we're using is designed to have one side that has a fire in it without sprinklers and the other that does. So we can show the differences between the two. But today we're just doing the one side.
Yeah, I mean, what are some things people forget when they're like kind of dealing with the tree?
The most important thing is with a live tree is you have to keep it watered. When you first get the tree home, you should cut the base off before you put it in the tree stand, and then make sure there's always water in the tree stand. You should water it every single day. The tree will actually take the water from the stand and bring it up through the tree itself, keeping the tree fresher longer. If you just put it in your home and you don't water it, it will dry out, and by Christmas Day, in typical cases, it's going to be a very, very dry tree and will create a bigger hazard.
Is it even possible to overwater a tree?
No, because once you put the tree in the stand, they all have a reservoir for the water, and the tree will take as much water as it can. Eventually, over time, it will stop taking water, and you'll notice that the water level isn't dropping as much each day, and that's fine. It just means that the tree it's starting to dry out a little bit. So you just have to watch for when the needles really start to fall off rapidly. That's a time to remove the tree from the home.
And disposing of the trees.
How
long people they talk about the needles falling off like after Christmas, and like how long you keep it.
Yeah, usually right after. One of the things that I tell people is to grasp a branch and pull it towards you, and if your hand is covered with needles, that means that the needles are starting to readily fall off, and that's a sign that the tree is definitely drying out. So that you should immediately have it taken out of the home and dispose of it in whichever way. Each community has its own separate rules about it, so check with your local area to find out how to dispose of it.
Okay. Anything else you want to add that we didn't talk about?
Again, when you're doing holiday decorations, it's always a good idea to check them when you take them out at the beginning of the year. Make sure there's no frayed wires, no broken wires. It's just electrical fires are the main reason why Christmas trees catch fire. So that's something you have to look at each year before you start decorating.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. We are going to put a couple GoPros in there as long as you deem it as safe. Oh, I don't have an issue with it at all. Not a problem.
Sure. Probably your best spot. Something like right now. Anything up here is in danger of getting damaged, but I don't honestly.
our bad.
Yeah, we're not giving you our top one.
Top of the line one. Okay.
I got an even worse one in the car.
Okay.
Let me take that down real quick.
Yep, not a problem.
We'll see. Okay, we all set? Okay.
They saw it on